Infinity War has released and now it's just a matter of few years with Avengers 4 to end the Phase 3. Now whatever is about to happen in Avengers 4 is only known by the Marvel Studios, and we might have to wait a few years to know it. But recently some fan theories has been killing up the internet. So without further ado, here are the top 10 Marvel fan theories after watching Infinity War. Let's begin. Number 10. Iron Man will die in Avengers 4. Avengers Infinity War is only the first part of a two-movie conclusion. Avengers 4 will be the final chapter of Marvel's Phase 3, and the total culmination of everything it has been building towards ever since the release of the very first Iron Man film, which of course started it all with Robert Downey Jr. and his now iconic take on Tony Stark. Since it seems less and less likely that the actor will stay with Marvel after Avengers 4, many believe that Tony Stark will make the ultimate sacrifice in the film. The character almost died already in the first Avengers movie, and his connection with Thanos could lead him to once again put it all on the line. It would be heartbreaking to watch, but it's also a theory that makes a lot of sense. Number 9. Nova will join the Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the few movies that we know will come after Avengers 4 is the third volume of James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy. We have no idea what the story will entail just yet, but we do know that it's supposed to be the final movie featuring this version of the team. This means that we might witness the introduction of new cosmic characters, heroes who could pick up the Guardians' mission to protect the galaxy. Many fans are hoping that such a character will be Richard Rider, aka Nova. Rider is a fan-favorite Marvel character, one that fans have waited a long time to see in live action. James Gunn recently teased that Nova might pop up in the MCU one day, which has many fans believing that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be where it happens. Even if it is simply in a set-up manner or in a cameo capacity, many fans hope to see Nova in the next Guardians film. Number 8. The Fantastic Four will arrive in New York. It may not be a done deal yet, but many fans think that the Disney deal is all but assured. If Disney does indeed manage to purchase all of Fox's assets, it means that the MCU will now be back in possession of its most beloved family of superheroes, the Fantastic Four. If the deal is only about a year away from completion, it means that we could see the team in the MCU around the time of Phase 4. But what if they're already a part of the MCU? There are some theories floating around that the Fantastic Four were the ones who purchased Stark Tower in Spider-Man Homecoming. While the identity of the buyer was not divulged, it would make sense for someone like Reed Richards, a deep-pocketed scientist, to want to buy such a building. Number 7. Avengers 4 will become in Secret Invasion. We have known for a very long time that the title for the third Avengers movie would be Infinity War. And for a long time, we were led to believe that the sequel would be titled Infinity War Part 2. However, that is no longer the case. In fact, the real title of Avengers 4 is a closely kept secret, one that Marvel doesn't wish to divulge just yet. This in turn led fans to believe that the title is one known to comic book fans. For that reason, many turned to the comics to find possible answers. While there are many theories floating around about the real title of Avengers 4, one of the most popular is Secret Invasion, which is the title of a comic book that saw the shape-shifting alien race known as the Skrulls take over the Earth. Number 6. Riri Williams will be introduced as the new Iron Man. We may not be entirely certain, but it sure seems like Avengers 4 will be Robert Downey Jr.'s last go as Tony Stark. But fear not, because if this fan theory is to be believed, the MCU will not be without an Iron Man for long. Riri Williams recently made her comic book debut after Tony Stark was believed dead. A young genius, Riri was able to make her own suit of armor, before becoming Ironheart. If Robert Downey is really leaving the MCU, then the door would be open for a new younger hero to replace him. Instead of recasting Stark, a new character would be introduced to fill the void, and fans believe that Riri could be that character. Then, it would be an all-new beginning for the MCU, one that is again spearheaded by a hero in a suit of armor. Number 5. Stark's Barf tech will return. Several leaked pictures of the Avengers 4 shoot have shown Tony Stark, Captain America and the Incredible Hulk back in the climactic Battle of New York, which took place at the end of the first Avengers movie. Of course, Tony is not wearing his Iron Man armor, but a shield suit instead. Also, Ant-Man is there, when he won't debut for another few years. The mystery deepened when a box was spotted on set marked Barf, as viewers might recall from Captain America Civil War. Barf is the name of Tony Stark's augmented reality technology that allowed him to revisit scenes from his past. Many fans therefore believe that certain characters will use this technology in Avengers 4 to revisit the Battle of New York, and perhaps find crucial information about Thanos. Number 4. Namor is coming. The first Black Panther was an unparalleled hit that shattered box office records. Now, everyone is already ready for a sequel. T'Challa, Okoye and Shuri are all back in Infinity War, but many fans are excited for the Black Panther's next solo adventure. Already, fans have begun to theorize on the identity of potential villains for the sequel, and some have landed on Namor. Namor is the king of Atlantis, an ally of the Avengers, but also one who can prove to be quite antagonistic. He has a strong rivalry with Black Panther, one that is only given more depth considering that both men are kings of ancient and advanced nations. Namor has attacked Wakanda before in the comics, and we could be looking at the newest MCU rivalry, one that would eventually lead to a team-up or a pull-apart. Number 3. AntMan and Hawkeye will hop through the multiverse. While fans pour through every marketing material and Infinity War poster to find clues about the movie, everyone has noticed that Hawkeye and Ant-Man are nowhere to be seen, which is curious, considering that both had important roles to play in Captain America Civil War. Since they are kept out of the trailers and the like, many believe that it's because their mission is one that is top secret. With Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet in play in the next Avengers movie, some believe that Avengers 4 will feature Hawkeye and Ant-Man as the last two remaining survivors of Earth, hopping through the quantum realm, from universe to universe, to recruit alternate versions of the Avengers to join in the fight against Thanos. It might seem a little far-fetched, but it certainly sounds like a cool possibility. Number 2. Quicksilver will return to life. Many viewers were shocked to see new Avenger Quicksilver die in Avengers Age of Ultron. The character was fairly new, and his relationship with his sister the Scarlet Witch was an important part of their story. With Thanos assembling the Infinity Gauntlet, some fans have begun to theorize that the Mad Titan will use the Reality Stone to, well, alter reality. Just what that means exactly is up for interpretation, but some think that this might be a way to bring the deceased Quicksilver back to life. Whether in a big or small capacity doesn't really matter, because we would sure love to see Pietro come back, if only for a short while. Perhaps just long enough for Wanda to finally say goodbye. What's more, some believe that he may not come back alone, other dead character could also make a comeback. Number 1. Avengers 4 will feature time travel. Since fans have no idea where Infinity War will leave things off, many have been looking to behind-the-scenes pictures and leaked material for any type of information on the movie. With the Infinity Stones in play, the possibilities are more or less infinite, and some have begun to theorize that the movie will go back in time throughout the history of the MCU. Several pictures from the shoot depict the return to Tony Stark's destroyed workshop, the Battle of New York and Hope Pym with her Ant-Man haircut. On top of that, leaked pictures also showed that a World War II-era scene was being shot, which adds more fuel to the fire. While the movie might just feature extensive flashbacks, most fans believe that the Avengers will actually travel back in time and maybe prevent the Avengers team to break off. So those were the top fan theories that has been killing up the internet, and some of them could actually get along in Avengers 4. Now if you liked the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to Rexopedia for more regular contents. Till then, beast out.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes.